back to Pad's Garage. The time has come to get these damn carbs sorted if we can on this 7R. So I'm going to make a start on that. First thing I'm going to do is get the carbs off and get the bolts or screws changed on the clamps. I'm going to swap them from them JIS bollocks to Allen key to make it a bit easier to get those on and off. I've got some other news for this weekend. We'll talk about that another time, but I may have something to show you after this weekend, but I'm not counting my chickens. I've been let down before, so we'll concentrate on the 7R for now, and they, you know, I'll probably, hopefully, fingers crossed, touch wood and all that, be able to come back with something quite interesting over the weekend. So anyway, I'll get myself set up and get these carbs off and make a start on that and get myself, you know, prepared for cleaning the carbs again. Right, so one thing we're definitely going to do is get rid of these screws in here, because they're absolutely shit anyway. So we'll take the clamp off the rubber and we'll replace that with an Allen one, which will make life an hell of a lot easier, because I know for a fact that that one over that far side is shagged. Let's do that. Right, so as you know, I've got to go through these methodical instead of rushing as I always do. I've just took this diaphragm off because I've not done these diaphragms at all, and I have noticed already that there's a lot of bits in there for some reason, which I'll have to pay attention to, and I'm assuming that is the airport for the choke, I think. I'm guessing, but yeah, I think that might be the airway for the choke, or it's either this. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm going to give that a good clean and spray out. The diaphragm looks perfectly fine, and then once we've cleaned up all up here, we'll whip it over. We'll do the bottom, and then once it's all cleaned either end and we've blown through all the jets, I can then put this carb back together and move on to the next one. Alright, so all that crap's out of there. This is blown out, which it does actually blow from there to there, and it comes out of an air jet in that passage there as well. So now I'm just going to flip these over and jet up through the jets again. Might I say again? I didn't do it last time, did I? But make sure that these idle jet passages are actually 100% clear. We'll get there in the end. Alright, so straight away this the idle jet in here was clogged again. So now this is blowing through, but I don't think that was the problem. I think it's the jet itself was clogged. So that's now free. That blows through. This little passage comes obviously up to where the seat is. So I'm not sure if that's connected to the fuel fill. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it probably is. But that blows through, that blows through, and that blows through. But obviously that jet was clogged in that carb. So it wouldn't surprise me if it's not a similar story all the way along. It's just, you know, it's probably more my own fault because I did run the bike without changing that filter. As you know, I'll put a new filter on there now. So hopefully, once I've done this again, fingers crossed, it'll be sweet. We'll see. All right, so that is one carb, all blasted through. The only thing I haven't touched on it this time is the air mixtures, which I don't think was the issue in the first place. So I've left those. Obviously I can come back to those if I still have a problem, which I've got a feeling I won't, because yeah, just because. So yeah, that carb is all blasted through and cleaned. I'm just going to go through the other ones as methodically as I can. I'm not going to bore you with. I could put you on time lapse, but I'm not going to do that. I'll just come back to you if I find anything along the way, like I did with that one. I should have showed you really, but you know, you get eager, don't you? But if I find anything else along the way, then I'll let you know. Because this one, because they would have been flipped over that way, this carb was the one that I went through more thoroughly last time, and then got lazy as I went along. So I'm not surprised that this one had a clogged idle jet, but we'll see as we go along. Anyway, once again, lots of shit in there, so we'll get that cleaned out. Same other end. Alright, so I haven't found too much out of the ordinary, apart from obviously there were similar amounts of crap in the tops of all of these, which is all now clear. I did blow through every Venturi I could find, and obviously this carburettor, which would have been the last one I did last time because it was flipped that way around, the idle jet was blocked on that 100%. But like I say, it only takes one to knock it up anyway. But yeah, we'll just have to see how that goes now, won't we? Need to get some fuel and see how it goes. Just so I don't forget, I've replaced all of the bowl nuts with, or bowls, yeah, all the bowl screws with Allen key bolts, and if you can see down there, all of the clamp screws have been changed for Allen key as well. Right then, we're pretty much back together. Let's chuck the tank on, see how it goes. I'm not going to bother with the fuel. I'm just going to chuck the tank on and go for it, and hopefully she'll be alright. Right, let's see if she wants to play ball. choke. Come on, please. What? No different, exactly the same. I just can't work it out. Something on that idle circuit is not playing ball, and I don't know. I honestly don't know. Well, I'm going to end this video here on a very disappointing note, but I always knew. I know I've been told many times that when these things start messing about, they are absolute pigs to get running right once they start, you know. And unless you're, I don't know, I suppose you've got to be some sort of expert to be able to sort it out easily. I'm not an expert, and I know I'm not going to sort it out easily, so I don't know where I'm going to go from here, because it's starting to get me down a little bit, to be honest. This bike, as much as I love it, it's starting to get me down. But anyway, I'm going to leave this here. Anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time. Cheers. I think she might have fixed herself. As soon as I shut off the camera, started it up again. She seems perfectly fine. Worse than doing that before, was it? The idles adjustment is working as well. Well, that's a bit of an happier note. See you next time. I know this is a long-winded video. I think I should have expected it, but yeah, ticking over. Seems okay. She definitely wasn't doing that before. So happy days, happy days. But we'll see. I think she needs a good run. I don't know what's happened to the brake. We just tried that. The brakes again. I think it failed there, hasn't it? But, yeah. Ticking over. again. See you next time. Cheers.